What's up, folks? Welcome back to a new video. This is going to be a good one because this could be like a serious western state trifecta. We have the opportunity to find elk sheds, deer sheds. We've got someone in camp with a bear tag, and there is actually a chance to find a Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep deadhead. So I'm out here with a couple guys, new friends. We've got Kyle. He's right around the corner. Kyle, introduce yourself to the video.
My name's Kyle. I like bighorn sheepheads and antlers.
We're backpacked in. I think we spent probably 3 or 4 hours getting back in here and just beat a rainstorm. Got the tent set up. It was blowing sideways, so luckily got the Peaks teepee tent set up. We have Kyle's buddy Rory with us here and his other buddy Richard. But we're getting this hike started, heading to an area where Kyle did find a Rocky Mountain deadhead last year, a giant, like a 10-year-old plus ram. And he invited me out here, so I'm honored to be out here with these guys. It's going to be a fun trip. All right, we're just starting to split up now. Kyle's headed up this cut. I'm going to cruise around this face, and on OnX, before I came, I found 2 like avalanche chute type of areas that I thought could hold a dead sheep. So Kyle's bouncing up here, and I'm going to work my way around this face. Kind of different looking country. Look at this stuff. See sheep all over those rocks. There's pine trees, open meadows. Super different than what I'm used to. Okay, we're dropping some elevation. We spent, I don't know, a few hours up in the high stuff. I didn't find anything. I didn't really ever see bones or feel like I was, onto something, which again, when it comes to deadheads, I don't think there's any clues that are going to lead you to one. The second option where we've seemed to found more sign is down by this creek bottom. And was it last year that Richard's wife found that big one?
Yep, about a week before we found the other 3.
So yeah, she found a giant, guys. I've got some pictures. I'll see if these guys will let me post them, but another gorgeous ram, and he was down here in the bottom. So Kyle and I are dropping pretty much all the elevation we worked so hard to get to go spend the rest of our time down in this creek bottom. We're gonna hope for that, get down here, kind of work together. We've got radios, and again, the other guys are still out stacking. Richard's getting elk sheds, and Rory's still hunting bears. When you purposely and strategically start looking for dead animals, it's crazy how many you find. I mean, as a shed hunter, I'm always cruising by and you see bones, you find a couple deadheads here and there. But when you do it on purpose and you actually start putting some strategy behind it, the amount of dead animals you find is crazy. Just walking this creek bottom where, again, you'd think that anything dead would end up, possibly get sick, go down to water. And it looks like a dead calf elk, because here is the skull. That's the thing when you find the dead bodies, you always want to find the skull, identify what the heck it is. And this one is just a baby elk, I believe. Look at that little tiny ivory teeth. There's the skull laying here, lower jaw. Kind of excited to find something like that. We just got down here, guys, and if luck is on my side and God willing, I'll find me a Rocky Mountain bighorn. I just found that dead elk over there, and I crossed the creek and literally walked right into the next one. What's going on down here? Got ivories, a bigger body. Man, that's 2 right here close. Hopefully that doesn't become the trend of the day, just finding a bunch of dead elk. Man, 2 right in a row, but leads me to believe we're doing something right, because those are the first 2 dead animals I have found on this trip. So now we just try to find the right kind. Maybe a dead big old bull elk down here somewhere too, you never know. Haven't seen a snake that big for a while. It sounds like Kyle just about stepped on one too, and that guy was just counting on his camouflage. Well, I had high hopes for the river. It didn't produce. So I have climbed, like, that's the bench, and then down past that is the river. And no more dead bodies down there. Just that giant snake. Coming up through these trees, I found a body, but it looks like a deer. So still no elk sheds and no Rockies. What do you know? Look at this little gem. Oh man, that's nice. Look at that water coming out from under that rock. A little bit of a puddle down here might be enough for me to get some water, which is perfect. I've got a Mountain Ops meal I need to boil tonight, so that is awesome, man. I needed some water. So I'm gonna fill up here. I have been cutting down this steep cut, just hoping for something and get down in the valley below me and zigzag that too, but man, I'm lucky I found this. Liquid gold right there. Heck yeah. Man, I'm pumped for that. Well, what I'll do is that water that I just poured, we'll use that to boil tonight. And then this water, which I got from the river, and it has iodine tablets. I'm gonna put a Mountain Ops in this one. Actually, I'm gonna skip out on Ignite. It is getting a little late, and I want a really good reason to sleep really well tonight without any caffeine this late in the afternoon. So Mountain Ops Hydrate. This is the Rainbow Sherbet. This has been in my pack the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 trips. You guys have probably seen it. Just a reminder, we have a discount code HUSH, and that is 20% off Mountain Ops, guys. They have added so much stuff to their lineup. It's not just supplements. There's gear, there's snack sticks, they're dropping meals. So go use it, man. 20%, that actually starts to stack up. I'm gonna load up and carry on, man. I'm hoping that the bottom of this has something for me. It sounds like Richard found a sheephead. So tonight at camp, there's gonna be something to show you guys, so stay tuned. Well, we have bones right there. There was one bone down the way, but no head. Looks about the size of a sheep. Ooh, man. This is brutal, guys. Pretty cool spot. Sheep poop every now and then, not a ton. And very, very difficult to glass just because the grass, all the rocks, the deadfall. I don't know if glassing is going to be that effective. No skull. There's another bone. Another bone there. For whatever reason, no head though. Still going, guys. We got what's left of today and maybe a little bit tomorrow. I got to drive home tomorrow too, so pack out and drive home. But we're still in it. Not giving up yet. We're going till dark. No, your phone's audio is not off. Your smart TV's audio works just fine. But yes, unfortunately, there's no audio saved on these next few clips when I finally found this ram. So as you can see, I am jacked. Like 10 out of 10, jacked up and amped up to find this right now. And you guys have to understand that I have found a Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep deadhead, but it was kind of on accident while I was elk shed hunting. So this is truly the first Rocky that I found on purpose, like actually going out to the mountains in search of a Rocky Mountain deadhead. When my eyes locked in on that first horn, I about lost my mind. And you can see in the video that I'm pumped. And if you watch the channel and you've seen some of my reactions over the years, I get pretty amped up. And this, again, this is 10 out of 10. One of the most excited moments I have ever had in the woods, both bow hunting, shed hunting, elk hunting, deer, you name it. When I finally found this Rocky, I was absolutely pumped up. These things are not easy to find. You don't find a lot of them. So to pursue it and get it just made me super happy. So I made eye contact on this one. And while I'm filming, I see the second horn, and it is just about buried. You can tell that this deadfall actually fell on top of it and kind of propped it up in this position. Then to the right, that's the first look I had of the horn core. So I knew I had myself a Rocky, both sheaths and the horn core. I knew I was going to have something on this hike out, something to take back to camp and show the guys. So you can see this valley, this backdrop, this mountain range. This is absolutely beautiful country. And again, I'm honored to be up here with Kyle and his buddies and just have a chance to do this with them. I'm kind of tagging along on their trip and making new friends, making memories, and seeing country that otherwise I would have never seen. So the whole moment just coming together right here was so much fun. And I wish I had the audio of this clip to share with you guys. But unfortunately, like 4 or 5 clips in a row had 0 audio. So I'm going to share the pickup with you. I just threw this down, threw the camera on the trice or tripod, gave myself something to film off of, and just walked over there and picked these out of the dirt. These things had been there for a while, guys. These horn sheaths are all knurled in. They're super dry. You can tell that a lot of water would settle down low in this little marsh, and the horns are actually in pretty bad condition. But I'm still pumped to find one. So I got both sides out, got the horn core dug out. Obviously, these are not going to slide over the horn core much further than like halfway. And I'm going to try to get these fixed. I'm going to hike these off the mountain and try to take them to a taxidermist and see what we can do with them. But here's a good look at the horns. Both sides, you know, it's a nice ram. It's not a dink. It's not a giant by any means, but this is a good mature Rocky Mountain bighorn. And again, I'm just pumped to find something because I'm putting on the miles and I have gone up, down, and back up this mountain now, and I am completely tuckered out. So it made for an exciting moment. It made for a fun hike back to camp, knowing that I had something to share with the guys. I heard on the radio that some of them were getting into elk sheds. Kyle saw a bear. Kyle found elk sheds. And one of the other guys had a bighorn sheep to bring back to camp too. I got that over the radio, so I was excited to get back to camp, head off the mountain and get down there. So that's kind of where we're left at. I wish I had the audio for this clip. I guess that's the pros and cons of using a external microphone. When it works great. It blocks the wind and it inputs great audio. But when it doesn't work for any reason, and the only thing to happen is just that there's not a solid connection for the ports or the plug-in, and you're not going to get any audio at all. And unfortunately, probably while I was excited and frantic, ripping the camera off of my shoulder strap to film this clip and these next few clips, I probably just knocked it off and it didn't have a good connection. So, bummer. I apologize. See that rock down there? That rock right there is camp. We got to get down this mess first. Almost took another route. Kind of glad I went and checked this spot out because I think it is a little better. But hey, maybe there's a dead sheep somewhere right in this little pocket. What are you doing? Watch out.
Dude. What?
Found one. Got
that?
So dang lucky, bro.
Is that the carcass or a different one?
No, this was down low in like the marshland, the willows, and the wet stuff down low.
You got one, dude.
Yeah, he's old, but I was pumped, dude. I didn't care. I was so happy.
Fine shape, huh?
Yeah, he's a little weathered, but
Clean up.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Heck yeah. Nice work.
Look at those whites. Show me what you got, dude. Spin around. There you go. He brought back 3.
Yeah, nice little 5x6 set, 6-point white.
Nice.
And that 6-point over there from yesterday.
Pretty good. Yeah, I was up there in that saddle. Decided to go to the right, and I came down that cut to the right. But
dude, heck yeah.
That was a push.
Good job. That was a push for sure.
I'm ready to get this backpack off.
I didn't know. I didn't hear anything, and I was like, I don't know if you would tell me if you found anything or not.
I know, and when you're using your binos at me, I'm like, oh, I got to stay straight on.
I kind of thought I saw something.
I could tell.
I didn't want to get excited, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I could say, like, what do you got?
Oh. Yes, I'm so pumped you found it.
I know. Look at that thing. Oldie, but been laying there a minute.
Oh. My goodness.
They do exist out here.
They're in there.
Huh.
Good call going back in there.
Yeah.
That's where they're at.
Dang, man. We did it. That was a push.
Nice work.
Now we relax.
Those are some miles right there.
Richard's got one too.
He's got one with that. He's got one sheath.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. He says it's nice.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh man, made it to camp. Oh, humble abode. Really digging the Peaks teepee tent. Need a hoodie. See what snacks I got. Oh, the snacks are over there by Kyle's tent, but here's camp, sleeping bag and everything. Ready to rock and roll. It's gonna be a good night. Less wind, less rain. Calm. We might be able to hang out by a campfire tonight and just chill. All right. Okay, we're getting dinner ready. I'm going for the chicken Alfredo Mountain Ops. I have not tried this yet, and it calls for 1 cup of boiling water, which is 8 ounces. And we've got a hash mark for that in the Summit stove. This is the Hush Tundra Camo edition. I'm gonna go just over 8 ounces. I always like to leave a little just in case some evaporates. Last thing I want is like a dry, dehydrated meal. So it's nice. This stove has got its own igniter. Kyle brought the collection over, so we got the goodies to look at, and we are still waiting on Richard. So every group seems to have a guy that goes further and harder and longer than anybody else, and for this crew it's Richard. And I'll tell you what, it typically pays off. He finds the most, it seems like. He's done really well on this trip with elk sheds and a sheep head, so I'm excited for him to get back here so we can check it out. A couple nice features on this stove is the neoprene sleeve. Like if you're someone who likes to just pick up everything, these rubber coated handles. If you do like to spin it right off, it's easy to do so. If you go in the right direction anyways. And then these pour spouts on top are nice too. The lid is on there tight. You can trust it, unlike some of the others I've used. What's the deal?
Oh, that was a rough one.
You got a big old elk shed, huh?
I can't believe we did that last time and then packed out of here. Dude, look at that.
Oh yeah, check it
Brown
out.
too. Oh, dude. Where'd you find that?
On the back side of that,
Heck yeah, man.
in kind of that valley, like the
Dude.
marsh valley with all the little willows
Yeah.
down in there.
Gosh, heck yeah, man.
I was pumped.
That's awesome. Now it's a trip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude.
So do I throw this other head in the woods then?
Heck no, I bet it's. I'm excited to see it, dude. Show
Dude,
us.
I'm bummed I couldn't find the other
Oh
side.
my gosh, look at that horn.
That looks good.
I looked all over, but he had been washed downhill.
Look at that thing, dude.
I just couldn't
Gorgeous.
find him.
Still in good shape, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice pruned.
That is so wild you couldn't find the other side, huh?
Yeah, well, he was in a creek bottom, and he had been like whole carcass washed down.
Mm-hmm.
So the other side could have been like upstream, downstream. There's
Dude,
just no
that's
way of
cool.
telling.
He's not all like dried out and stuff.
No,
He's still in good shape.
I think he was last year.
It's got some nice natural color to it still.
Yeah.
Hold that up. Does he go on his head pretty good?
Decently. Yeah.
Dang.
I couldn't see the horn the first time. He was laying kind of head up like this.
Mm-hmm.
So at first I didn't think he had either.
Man, that's a nice find, dude. He's pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 4, 5,
Yeah, decent.
6, 7.
Six.
Look at that.
And you found this after that?
Yeah.
So that had to have been like dang near in the dark then. Was it daylight still?
No, it was daylight still.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. I didn't get back super to where I wanted to shed hunt, just because after I found him, I got caught up in the draws. And then I detoured through where I wanted to shed hunt, and he was like just on the edge of where I thought it'd be good.
Well, good morning, guys. We are just about packed up and ready to get out of here, but before we do, wanted to show you guys a little better video of some of the nicer stuff. There's a cool hard white set that Kyle picked up yesterday. He snagged this up there too, so that was obviously a little pocket. I think that one or this one is the one he pulled the first day. I think this is the one he pulled the first day, honestly, right above camp. A solid hard white 6-point, so the best antler of the trip. And Richard has 7 antlers that are back on the way back to the truck that he's got to load up. Check this out. He found that in that bottom of the wash. Couldn't find the other horn. But 7-year-old, 7.5-year-old sheep. Big heavy sucker. Super pretty still, even though it's been weathered. That side profile is like mint condition. So, whoa. That guy will clean up well. There's another look at him. Just a cool ram. He's also probably that 4, 5, 6, 7.5, almost 8-year-old ram. And lucky to get both sides. They were right there by the bones. But now we're gonna grab the backpacks and get out of here. As if this trip couldn't get any better, we came down to Richard's stash. He's got a pile. So he's actually got a hard white set off the brown that he had at camp last night. And then as he was getting his antlers, he heard a shot fired out, and Rory came on the radio, said he got a bear. Does it get any better than that?
It does not get any better.
We've got sheds, heads,
Bears.
and now a bear to pack out. So Rory, he was champ status, kind of went solo, camped by himself last night, and hunted this drainage this morning, and just barely shot a bear. What time is it?
10:30.
10:30.
Yeah, we were joking about that. The best time to shoot a bear is from 10 to 4. And he got one. Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
Rory took every ounce of discipline I had to not instantly get on the radio right when I heard the shot.
Yeah. What's the story,
so
dude?
stoked.
What happened?
Richard was kind of keeping me up to date on where you guys were, so I was just trying to stay ahead of you guys a little ways. You call and stuff. So walking through right here, literally where we saw the bear the first day, and like something caught my eye. So I like threw my binos up and I saw bear ears running away. And so I sprinted up to that white rock. I was all out of breath. But like when you get up there, you can see like there's no way out of here unless he stays in the trees and goes around the corner. So I just sat there and waited and waited and waited, and he popped out and tried to go up over the top.
No way.
102 yards.
Dude, nice. You shot from up there?
Yeah, from that white rock right there.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. How cool is it that everybody came back in here ready to work hard. Everyone kind of had different goals. Everybody got what they wanted. Rory got a bear. I got sheep. These guys got elk sheds, so it doesn't get any better than that. This bear's right here.
And it's a girl.
Strong work, dude. Heck yeah.
Not real big one.
Dude, it doesn't matter. That's cool.
Heck yeah.
Dude, she's got a beautiful pelt, man.
Yeah.
Pretty bear.
She looks bigger from over there, but I don't really care.
So cool.
Don't matter, dude. That's a bear down. Rams and Rugs 2026. Got both.
Social media has this incredible power to connect us with our deepest passions. No matter where you are, it opens the door for the hunting community, which is filled with people who share your same excitement and energy for the outdoors as you do. So if you're someone who loves hunting It's a place for swapping stories, maybe just supporting another sportsman or connecting with fellow hunters. For me, social media has led to make like-minded friends. I've been able to explore and check out country I would have never seen otherwise, and it's even helped me build a career that now supports my small family. Again, I'd like to thank Kyle for the invite and Rory and Richard for the unforgettable memories. I had a blast up there, and I'm still jacked up over my big Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. So for those watching, please take a minute, go congratulate those guys on all their finds and on Rory's bear, and go thank them for today's video. We'll see you guys next week.
Mm-hmm.